Hi, I'm Zane, and you're watching Ten of Cups Tarot, the place where you'll find some of the most immersive, spot-on readings in all of the internet, and this is coming from a long-time subscriber of almost 2 years. Ten of Cups Tarot uploads new content weekly, and you won't want to miss out. Stay tuned.
Hello, my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I am, in fact, a Pisces moon. So, yeah, that's where my intuitive side comes from. So, welcome here, and welcome to 2021. I'm glad that you're here, whether you are here because you've been here before or whether you're brand new. The same, I would love if you would subscribe if you're new, if you would hit that thumbs up button and share with a friend. It's always helpful. That way I can be seen and continue to come here and give you these free readings. We are starting today with the Fairy Tarot, and that is by Doreen Virtue. If you're interested in knowing what cards I own or use, I will call out the names. I don't list them in the description, sorry, there's too many of them, but you will find a link down below. My Amazon store is open, amazon.ca, and you can purchase any of the cards there. I will get 10% if you do purchase anything from that store. So thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing while you're here. If you are interested in getting a private reading with me, please head on over to WISIO, WISIO.com, and you can get a 10% off actually with those readings. If you look down below in the description, you will see that there is a code there. You do have to use the code in order to be able to get your discount of 10%. It will be there until February. Well, probably mid-February, I think. All right, here we go. We're doing past, present, and future Pisces. So here we go for you. Past, present, and future for Pisces. Past, present, and future. I've already blessed these cards. Just going to cut them, and then we're going to get to it. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell us about the past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. We're looking for energy for the week ahead. It could be any energy. It doesn't have to be for the week ahead, but we are starting with the Eight of Winter. Now, in this deck of the Fairy Tarot, this winter card is actually swords. So the Eight of Swords is about not being able to move forward, not being able to make a decision, but having what it takes, but only if you believe in yourself can you remove yourself from the Eight of Swords energy. If you feel like you're powerless, you will be. Thoughts become things. So if you feel like you're powerless, but you're not, you still may be bouncing the wrong energy off the universe. That lack of self-confidence is what's keeping you from getting what you want. So the Eight of Winter is the Eight of Swords, and it's about moving forward, getting out of the stagnant energy, feeling like you can rather than you can't, and that really could just be changing the dialogue in your head. And then we have the Princess of Summer. It says gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. So the Princess of Summer is actually the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, it says here that a new relationship or emotional experience might be coming. Invitations to social events and compassionate friends you can share your concerns with. So this is really about diving deep, right? With friends or family, with loved ones, with people that you love. It also is sometimes about a very heartfelt apology. So if something has gone wrong in 2020, I feel like 2021 is when you figure that stuff out. The Page of Summer is the Page of Cups, and so it can also be about children, right? It can be about you being at odds with a child in your home. And then we have the Six of Summer. And again, we are looking at cup energy, so emotional energy. The Six of Summer is, it's about you in childhood. Look at that beautiful picture. I just love the depictions on these cards. This was the very, very first deck I bought, by the way, when I first started reading tarot. And I just absolutely adore it. So, you know, children or, you know, childhood memories. So it could be about someone returning from your past regarding romance and remembering events differently than they actually happened, like in a better or worse light. So, how they really appeared or transpired may be something you've forgotten about. Maybe you've just, you know, decided that you were just going to drop whatever bad feelings you had about that person, whether they be a friend in the past or a lover in the past. It doesn't matter. The energy is of emotion. And I think that you're ready to be emotional with someone that you know from the past that maybe didn't do you right, you know, maybe that did you dirty. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes people can get heated and emotional, right? And this deck here is called the Wild Unknown Tarot. Now, I love this deck. And in this particular deck, the author asks to not read them in reverse, and so I'm just going to honor that. And so if anything falls out in the reverse, I am going to turn it upright. All right, so we've got two cards here. We've got the Eight of Winter. So this is you being stuck in the energy, right? The energy of not really knowing how to move forward or feeling like you can't, like all these negative reminders that you have of the things that you are not. You need to change your dialogue, Pisces. It's time to change your dialogue into I can't to I can. And that is why. Why? Because you're the Empress. You have the Empress energy. You're someone who is very connected to spirit. Whether you know it or not, you are very connected to spirit. When you get into manifestation and meditation, you can change your life. How do I know? Because I changed mine. It is true. Manifestation is a real thing. It is a thing, and it is something that that you can do because you are the Empress. You're the person who has the motherly love, the person who's creative. The Empress, she is Taurus, and she is also Libra. Libra is the creative side. Taurus can be creative as well, but Taurus is you know, the grounded, motherly kind of energy. The person who's good in business, by the way, because I've known many Tauruses who are very highly intuitive. So the Empress tells me that when you move out of that Eight of Swords energy, you're going to slide right into that Empress energy, and you're going to be like, why didn't I do this before? But just remember, right? It is all about that reel that you allow to play in your head because thoughts become things. Then we have the Seven of Wands. It is making you a little bit defensive. So when you come out of the energy of the Eight of Swords being, you know, overthinking yourself and everything that's going on, you're still going to be a little defensive, and that's okay. It's okay to do that. You are someone who is highly intuitive, though, and you'll get through it. You'll figure it out. Oh, gosh. We just dropped a whole pile of stuff. I'm going to keep this one here. We just dropped a whole pile here. So we're going to clarify now the Princess of Summer, which is the Page of Cups. Clarifying the Page of Cups, please. Clarifying the Page of Cups. Now, we could be looking at someone here. You know, it could be an apology. It could also be a new relationship that's on the horizon. It could be about children. Maybe you're having to dive deep with a child. You know, it could also be about social events and maybe someone that you have specifically that is your person, not necessarily in romance, but someone that you share your deepest concerns with. Now, we have the Sun of Swords here. The Sun is the Page of Swords, which tells me that there is someone watching you, Pisces. Someone is watching you online. So if you are on social media and you haven't locked down your profile or what have you, that person is watching you. There is someone... Sorry, just listening. Yeah, there is someone that you need to share a concern with, that you need to dive deep with. That someone is watching you. So whether that's romantic to you or not, it is emotional for sure. Emotional because of the cups, and the swords are all about wanting to make contact. Now, if the person is too scared to make contact with you, or you with them, or they aren't really sure if they can contact you, you with them, can be in the reverse as well. I feel like that person resorts to, or you do, watching them online. I have a feeling it's the other person, though, to be honest. And then we have the High Priestess, right? The High Priestess isn't saying a word. She's keeping all the information to herself. High Priestess is an indication that you should be, connecting with spirit, making sure that, the High Priestess is your card. It is the card of Pisces, by the way. And the High Priestess is someone who's fierce, someone who can see into the future, someone who has people who share their everything with them. All of their deepest, darkest secrets are shared with the High Priestess, and she does not let go of that information. She might let go of hints of that information, but she definitely will not tell anyone what you've told her. The High Priestess is someone who, could be you, could also be someone who is a card reader, who is in the light work arena, someone who is a psychic or clairvoyant or clairaudient, and someone whom you have or your person has exchanged information with. I feel like the person who is watching you could be seeing someone who is a card reader, or sorry about that, who is a card reader, or someone who can give them inspiration from spirit. I feel like this person has been watching you and has a lot of questions about what's going on in your life, and they may have tapped into someone else who can give them the answers. Okay, Six of Cups. Is this person your soulmate? I have a feeling they could be, and that's because the Six of Summer's here. Now, it could be someone from your childhood, or you feel childlike when you're with them. It could be the return of someone regarding romance, someone who feels like they are home, someone who feels like your childhood, or it could very well be someone from your childhood. Tell me more about the Six of Summer. The Six of Cups. Please tell me about the Six of Cups. Ooh. Okay, these things are all going back, and we have these. There we go. So we have, you know what? I've done 3 readings so far. Yours is the last today, and each time I have come up with the High Priestess, the Moon, or the Six of Cups. It's always clarified by that particular card. So the Six of Cups is doubling down. And what does that mean? I feel like this is your soulmate. Your soulmate's coming towards you this year, Pisces. And I don't think there's anything you can do to stop it. This person wants to grow roots with you. They want to marry you. They want to have a family with you. They want the whole 9 yards, but they want their traditional 9 yards. And I feel like right now at this time in your life that you might be down with that. You might be down for that. So this might not come right away. The thing is, it may come in 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days, but it may not come right away. So be patient. However, this is emotional happiness here. This person reminds you of home. They remind you of how it used to be when life was simple, when things were taken care of, when you were taken care of. They will make you feel as though you are, that everything you've ever wanted is in their hands and ready for you. And then we have the Five of Cups. You know what? You've known them before. Yeah. I feel like you look into the past, you think about them in the past, and it makes you sad, right? You miss this person. You haven't seen them in a very long time. I don't know why you're not talking. It's something that went on that was emotional. You two had an emotional connection that needed to be broken for whatever reason. And this happens a lot with people who are, coming together with their soulmate. It's like they'll come together, then they'll part for a while, and then they'll come back together again. And that's when they stay, because when they've been apart, they've actually been working on themselves. And then we have, the Ten of Cups. So looking forward, this is what you see. You see that this person is your Ten of Cups. They are your emotional happiness, and they always have been. You've been sad to be without them. And then we have the Hierophant. You just want to do the right thing. You need to be with this person. This is commitment. This is also, it could be someone that you met at work. It is corporation. And maybe you've changed jobs and you haven't seen this person in a while. But I feel like the Hierophant is about doing the right thing. It's about moving forward in life and being happy in romance, being happy in the energy of cups. I feel like it's also marriage. I feel like one of you or both of you is married, and that is the reason why you two are not together right now. And why do I feel that? Because I actually see this lightning here. This lightning that's headed for the key. And I feel like the key to this lightning is a breakup on one side and then the other. And I feel as though, that's what I'm actually seeing in my mind. I'm seeing two people in a picture and, not necessarily lightning, but some sort of a jagged edge that's parting them. And I feel like that either they or you were married at the time that you knew each other, whether that was in the past a year ago, 5 years ago, or, when you were 5 years old. I feel like this person really has feelings for you, and that this is the year that they come forward and they tell you that they think you're their everything, that they've missed you, that they want to grow roots with you and possibly even get into something that's very much a traditional marriage. Wow. Just saying, wow. Pisces. Okay. So that was the Wild Unknown Tarot. This is the Light Seers Tarot, one of my other favoriteest decks. And Like I said, I already cleaned and blessed these cards, so we're good to go. We just need to cut, and then we can do a little bit more for clarification here. So we have the Eight of Winter, right? The Eight of Winter was you overthinking. The Eight of Swords, right? Overthinking until you get out of that energy by, you know, meditation, manifestation with the Empress energy, and then you still feel a little bit defeated, a little bit like you can't move forward, that things aren't going to work out, that this thing is dead, it's gone, it never should have been, and it's done. But I'm telling you it's not. I'm telling you it's not, because I see it in my mind. I see that it's not done. I see that you walking holding hands. I see that there is other people around you that are happy for your union. I feel like yeah, this thing you thought was dead and gone is not dead and gone. You've been overthinking it, but it is not gone. And I think that you are someone who has been thinking it over. Yes, look at that. Ten of Swords. You just want to let bygones be bygones here. I feel like the Empress energy is the energy that you connected to in order to get the answers that you need. Left you a little bit defensive about changes that you have to make in your own life. And I think some of the changes that you have to make in your own life, Pisces, are knowing when to speak. Yeah, I feel like sometimes that with the Ten of Swords, this is something coming to a painful ending. I feel like you're walking away from something, but I feel like you're also walking away from something. Words. I think that in the past, you've let out too many words, which have gotten you into trouble. I think you're not going to floodlight people anymore. And I mean, there are people who do that kindly. I'm not saying that floodlighting is a bad thing, but I feel like you are going to use less words, that you are going to say less things, that you're not going to show everybody everything up front, because it makes you feel defensive. It makes you feel as though, you know, you shouldn't have said something. They make you feel weird. I think that you are going to use less words. I feel like you're also going to, I think you're going to take care of your mental health this year. And the Ten of Swords tells me something's come to a painful ending, and there's no shame in seeing someone who can help you with that. So please, if you do need someone to help you with your mental health, please do that. If you are not going to do that, please know the resources in your area for people who are depressed and having a hard time. You guys, there's no shame in that. We came out of the worst year on record, and we are now moving over the hump. So if you need help with that, please take care of yourself and your mental health. And things are about to get a little easier for you. And what else do we have here? All right. So we have the Page of Swords. It's time to learn something new. It's time to speak out. It's time to learn how to use your words. Again, right back on the words. It's about learning how to use your words in the most effective way. I feel like the Page of Swords is someone who is not only watching and observing others and how they move throughout the world, but I think that they are learning how to use their words effectively, and, you know, not blurting them all out at once, even if you're, you know, in an angry situation, or even if you're not. I think that you're learning and watching. And that is going to give you a lot of opportunity. It's going to give you a lot of opportunity to be more go with the flow, be more like a Pisces. Now, you may be a Pisces that has air in your chart. You may have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy in your chart. And those are very verbal signs, right? They're all about talking, about speaking their truth. And not everybody needs to hear your truth, Pisces. Not everyone's interested in your truth, by the way. So, you know, you don't necessarily have to blurt it all out at once. You're going to learn how to choose your words. You're going to, you know, the pages are all about knowledge. You're going to learn how to be quiet and watch, because that's what the page does. That's how the page learns, in fact. The Page of Swords, yeah, the Page of Swords actually learns by watching and not speaking. So that's going to be something that you're going to master this year, and it's going to bring you a lot of opportunity, because when you run at someone with all of your words, you are in a position where you could offend someone who might be able to help you throughout this life, but you might offend them to the point where they really don't want to help you. So I think you're going to learn that lesson. It's going to come in the form of a tower. Oh my gosh. So the energy of the Seven of Cups tells me confusion, lots of opportunity, but very confused about which one you should take. I feel like a tower is coming to show you which one to take. I feel like it's energy that you've been stuck in for so long, Pisces, about you know, floodlighting people, saying the wrong thing, you know, causing people to be angry with you. I think that it is going to be a tower. It's going to take a tower in order for you to realize that you need to change the trajectory of your life. And then the Hierophant. I feel like divorce or a breakup is on the horizon. So to me, the Tower and the Hierophant tells me that there's either a marriage that's coming to an end, or there is a marriage that's on the rocks. I feel like there's going to be a bit of a disaster when things break up. I feel like it's going to be highly volatile in terms of emotional energy. The Hierophant is pretty grounded, though. It's the card of Taurus, and Taurus is pretty grounded and logical, even when it comes to something like a breakup, but it's following a tower, man. It's following a tower, and I feel like the tower energy is really going to flip you for a loop, to be honest. I feel like you want to be grounded like the Hierophant, Pisces, but I don't know that you're going to succeed. I guess we're going to clarify a little bit more. You're so deeply connected to the earth, right? You're connected to going with the flow. You're connected to spirit. You're all about the crown chakra, about what's going on up here, right? You're all about what's going on in here that affects this, you know, this, whether or not you're available emotionally to others or not. And I'm not just talking about marriage. I'm talking about relationships in general. So I feel like this relationship that's going to break up for you, or this marriage, I feel like it's a marriage, or it feels like a marriage, that this King of Cups here is going to be what you're going to slide into after all of this is done. Now, that being said, you know that I don't like to leave a tower card on the table without an explanation. So let's talk about that. This is, by the way, the Wisdom Seekers Tarot, and I am just going to clarify this tower here. Tell me more about this tower for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I just heard the last straw. So whatever it is, there is going to be something coming up that is the last straw. Or this could have already happened, because this is the past position. So this could have happened, or you could be dragging this into 2021. Just saying. The tower is clarified by the King of Pentacles. I feel like after this tower moves, it falls, moves everything out of the way, I feel like you get your footing again. You get grounded, you get financially stable. I feel like you have been sort of out of sorts. The relationship that you were in, whether it was a marriage or not, I feel like it took you out of place. It took you out of sorts. I feel like, oh, I'm just seeing now, what I'm seeing is there is a queen moving up to a king on a chessboard, checkmate, right? I feel like that there was nothing else you could do but end the relationship, because you were given no other choice. It was either yes or no, black or white, and you chose no. And then we have the Seven of Cups. That brings you back to a place where you have more options, because I feel like this person whose energy you're bringing into 2021, I feel like that person made you stuck, and you don't want to be stuck anymore. So I feel like you're moving forward, and I think that you didn't want to end the relationship, and the universe, the tower, the universe is saying, in order to stay on your divine path, this relationship is done. The Hierophant is also major arcana, right? So it's not stuff that you can move around, you guys. We've got the Empress, we've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Tower. And there's just no way you can move around that energy. You have to go through it. So this, regardless of what position you think you're in a relationship at this moment in time, if it's this old relationship from last year, it's done. Whether you think it is or not, it's coming. It's coming, and it's going to fall to the ground. So moving forward, what else do we have? Then we have Judgment. Someone coming from the past, or you making a judgment saying, you know what, I'm done here. I'm done with this relationship. I'm okay that it's done. And it just doesn't hurt my feelings as much as it should. And I'm not sure why, but that might be because the judgment is coming toward you here. A resurrection, a resurrection of sorts, but a reconciliation perhaps with someone from your past. You don't necessarily even have had a relationship with them in the past, but there is some sort of reconciliation coming forward that you're not aware of at this moment if you haven't ended this relationship yet. One more card, Seven of Pentacles. You're just going to wait. You're going to plant the seeds of intention, and you're going to wait. And it's okay, because I think that after everything that's gone on with the Tower, I think that it's time that you had some alone time. I think so, to think things through. Okay, so we're going to the current energy here. We have the Sun of Swords. Feel like someone's sort of watching and waiting for you to make a decision of some kind. The Princess of Summer is the Page of Cups, and so there might be an apology coming in. As this person enters your life, they are watching you right now, in fact. So we have the High Priestess again, clarifying the High Priestess. Interesting. This is interesting because we have the Six of Cups clarifying the Six of Cups and the High Priestess clarifying the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like you are intuitive. You know what to do already. You knew this was coming. You felt it was coming. You felt all this coming. You knew this was coming as of last year. And I feel like the person who is watching you is connecting to your energy. Oh. This person and you, this person who is your soulmate, I feel is connecting to your energy in a way that's helping you let go of this Tower. So I feel like you two are going to heal each other. The High Priestess is a healer. What else do we have here? Page of Swords and the High Priestess, please. Page of Swords and the High Priestess. We have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, new passionate things happening here. Someone coming in to say sorry. Sorry, I haven't seen you in a while. I feel like you feel that there's passion coming and you knew that it was coming all along. You may have doubted yourself for a little bit, but because there was heartache involved here, someone that you missed a lot, someone who made you sort of mentally in a bad place, you know, things that are in your mind do affect your heart, you know, so maybe you were so sad about missing this person that it really has affected your mental health, and you might need to speak with someone about that, but we've already had that conversation. All right, so we're looking here at the Six of Summer. We're looking here at your soulmate, someone who's missed you a lot, someone who really does want the Ten of Cups with you, and someone who is looking at possibly, you know, it could be someone you worked with, and I feel like it's someone that you may marry, someone that is going to come at you with the marriage card. I can't even write this. Another Six of Cups. Yeah, this person is your buddy. Someone, you guys are a team. You've worked together before. You're a team. And the energy you had between you was amazing. It was really good energy. And we have the Fool. The Fool, and telling me that there's a new start with this person who is the soulmate. Now, they could be someone who is Cups, right? The Fool is Aries. And it could be someone who is Cups and who is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, the Emperor here came out as a challenge. So it could be someone who also has the Aries energy, or you or them are taking charge of this situation and just saying, look, I need to marry you. I'm in love with you. It's a Ten of Cups relationship. I've missed you for too long. You are my soulmate. And this is something that we need to do to get together. I feel like either one of you could encompass this energy here. I feel, though, that the Emperor energy is not only one of taking control, but one of being very grounded, because the Ace of Pentacles is here. I feel like this person, this Emperor, whoever has this energy, if they're not an Aries, they could be a different sign, but whoever is coming up with this energy here, that's the challenge. You are being challenged by this Emperor energy to start over again. This person's playing for keeps. They're not playing. They're not playing at all. They are coming to you and they're just going to hit you with it. Look, you're my soulmate. I'm your soulmate. We need to get together. We need to start something brand new. Maybe we can get into marriage. It's going to be 10 of Cups, I'm telling you, but this is, yeah, I feel like the challenge is being strong enough to match the Emperor energy. I think that's what it is. All right, let's figure this out here. I've got the Divine Oracle, and we are going to ask for some advice for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please give us some advice. Embrace your power. That might be you. That might be your energy. The challenge is for you to move into this Aries energy, and the challenge is for you to move into that and take control and decide that you're going to start brand new. Then we have be open to love, right? Be open to that, soulmate. Change tracks. Something that you haven't done before is something you will do this year. If you want what you've never had, you always have to do something you've never done. So I think you're changing tracks to something that you've never done before, and you're going to raise your vibration, and that's exactly how you're going to get everything that you need here. So just be reminded that time is fluid, you guys. It could happen in the week coming up. It could happen in a month and a year. But nonetheless, this is what you're moving forward to. You're moving forward to incredible energy with someone new, getting out of the stagnant energy that you would not budge from, but the Tower's coming in and telling you that the relationship is over and it's time to move forward. I feel like your heart was broken in the present here, but you have passions that you have to go toward, and regardless of whether you're breaking your heart or someone else's, you have to move forward. Yeah. All right, Pisces, that's it. I will see you next Monday. Happy freaking New Year. I hope you're lovely and well, and all the people that you know in your life are well as well. I'm going to go for now. See you next Monday. Bye-bye.